What's going on, everybody? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and welcome to an INDYCAR Diecast review. Now, this is going to be a very special INDYCAR that I'm going to be pulling out very soon because I actually got this during my time I went to the Indianapolis 500 for 2021. I actually got this at the memorabilia show, which was on Legends Day, which is the Saturday before the big race. And that was such a great facility, man. I had a great time, and I had a lot of cool diecasts and other merchandise I picked up, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen my haul video for the Indy 500, go and check that out. It'll be in the haul playlist, which I'm assuming you guys are really loving those hauls, so I can't thank you guys enough for that, for you guys' support on those haul videos, because heck, it's just cool showing you guys that wonderful shit. But here we guys go. Today is going to be on a Johnny Lightning IRL INDYCAR. It is on Greg Ray in his 1999 Pep Boys IRL Team Menard. I believe this is the Reynard, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I probably should have done some research before I did this. I know a lot of the big IndyCar fans are like, oh, God, he's saying the wrong shit. Go after him. But no, my good buddies David Lane and Race 11, they were probably give me some shit for that. But anyways, this is a cool diecast, guys. I like this a lot. This thing definitely looks like it is screaming 90s right now, guys. I mean, look at that, guys. You got the Johnny Lightning. I mean, man, for all the OG diecast collectors for Indy cars, even NASCAR guys, they even made some NASCAR stock cars I've noticed with Johnny Lightning. But these are some really cool diecast models we got. But look at this, guys, and this is just really nice. And me being a big fan of the Menard's cars, you knew I had to just pick this one up. And then there is the rest of, if you guys want to see that, of all the other stuff they got. But Johnny Lightning, man, this is a very, very unique card that I am now looking forward to unbox for you guys. And let's take a close look at the Greg Ray Team Menard 1999 diecast. Alrighty, guys, we got this diecast out of its box. And before anything started, let's look at the trading card that comes with this. And, you know, a very unique trading card we got right here. I think it's actually made out of a nice glossy material. I mean, really cool. Even got, like, looks like it has, like, it looks like there's some metallic specs right here. I mean, call me crazy, but I think it looks pretty damn cool. So, Johnny Lightning, guys, they have been, one of the original diecast makers to come out throughout the decades and such. And it was pretty cool that they were able to make this, guys. I mean, I don't know in terms of how accurate this mold is, but I mean, I must say, for what we got, this is, a pretty slick looking ride, guys, especially with the Menards cars. And you can see right there, there's nothing on the back, it's just all white, just like my background. But yeah, back to the diecast, guys. This is really cool, guys. I mean, the John Menard's diecast have always stand out for me. As you guys know, I'm a big Blaney and Pagano fan. So, but even back in the day, guys, Menard's has such a great, and I mean a great program with the Indy cars, especially in the IRL, guys. My God, I mean, man, a lot of notable drivers have driven for this team. I'm talking like Robbie Gordon and Tony Stewart, just to name a few for all you NASCAR fans out there. This team, man, they were just on to something. And Greg Ray, man, which is one of those nice little Cinderella stories that came to life. I mean, Greg Ray just, started off just down in the abyss, just doing whatever. Then eventually John Menard just called him on board, and he was impressed with his first two part-time seasons when he went to the IRL. And then came 1999, which was the season that just got this guy going. I mean, as you guys can see, this is your 1999 IRL champion. This guy was able to get 3 wins, and he was able to get 5 wins in the stretch of his 3 dominant years with John Menard. From 1999, guys, this guy was so good. He was able to get 3 wins and the IRL championship, which I think he won both Pikes Peak races. Which, by the way, that racetrack's no longer available, which is unfortunate because I think a lot of the people in the Colorado area probably would appreciate to go back to that track. But it is what it is. He also won this car at Dover too, and then he was able to win the 2 Atlanta races from 2000 and 2001. So winning both Atlanta races, that is pretty damn cool. But yeah, 5 wins altogether, guys, and it just started off so great for this guy, Greg Ray, and this paint and this livery, guys, so cool. I mean, it's not like the yellow's not as day glow as like we all know, but it still is pretty nice. But you see right there, you got the Oldsmobile. I mean, look at all these sponsors, guys. And I love, I do kind of miss this font right here where they have the white outline. I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like how some of the older Indy cars used to do it back in the day, like not John Andretti. Jesus Christ, Brian, what are you talking about? I'm getting so confused all over my Indy cars, damn it. Mario Andretti, I think. Just, I don't know. I just love all these, so much retroness when it comes to these guys, and just, I don't know, these Johnny Lightning diecasts are something else, and, these are some pretty good quality, I will say. I mean, they didn't really make too much of these, but given what they got, guys. I mean, and if you look on the actual car, guys, I mean, it looks like it's pretty much accurate to the real thing. I mean, some color variations, I will say that. Like, I think right here, it looks like this is red and this is orange. So I don't really know what is accurate. I don't know. I might have to ask my good buds, David and Rob, for their inputs. But, and Gildan, John Mansfield. I mean, so many great sponsors that are still associated with, John Menard, Stanley Tools. I mean, just all these sponsors might look pretty familiar. PBG, Oldsmobile, Canesco, you got Mercury outboards, just really cool. I do like the slot, but I've noticed that I think the wing does look kind of odd because it looks a lot more longer on the actual car. It looks very short, almost kind of looks like a road course car to be honest with you guys. Look at that, guys. There's even where the rear diffuser is. There is some nice. It looks like just a plastic piece, but that's cool. They were able to just paint that one piece. They got the Firestone logos. I actually printed on both sides, so it's some nice touches right there. Looks like Greenlight were the only ones. We're not the only ones that did that. And some pretty impressive detail we got right here. But I have noticed that this is probably the only thing that looks inaccurate, because you see right there, there's no camera. There's no freaking camera pod roof right there. It's just all flat. They probably did that because it was probably going to be it's probably going to be a piece that was going to break off easily. Because I know with these Indy cars, man, they don't really take much of a beating. But you know what? Given what they can, Johnny Lightning, I think, did a good job. But Greg Ray, man, I mean, after this guy was able to at least get at least one win in his years with John Menard. But then everything kind of fell apart once it got to 2001, especially the Kentucky race. After that, he just, like I said, he was able to get that win at Atlanta, but after the 2001 Kentucky race, if I'm not mistaken, he was replaced by Jacques Lazier. And it seems like it worked out well because Jacques Lazier was able to go and get the victory at Chicagoland, which, goodness gracious, I miss Chicagoland. That was such a great track that, not only NASCAR ran, but INDYCAR ran too. Oh, man, we got to save that speedway, man, because I just miss that speedway so much. A lot of great racing, and that was just, one of the last original half-mile tracks that we had on the circuit. And my God, just so many great finishes during that race. But yeah, after that, guys, it kind of went downhill for Greg Ray. I mean, I wouldn't say this guy was a one-hit wonder, but after he left John Menard and they cut ties with him, his career definitely started spiraling down, which is pretty damn unfortunate, guys. And then I think it got so bad to the point where he even had to fund his own cars, I think, with his own team in the later years. And after that, it just didn't work out for him. And then eventually he retired from racing altogether, guys. I don't really know what this guy does now, but let me just say, man, he had one hell of a interesting career when it came to the John Menard Oldsmobile. And let me just say, man, this is just one of those obscure diecasts that it's just, I know, when you think of the name Greg Ray, you're like, wow, this guy was a friggin' IndyCar champion. How about that? But you know what, man? I mean, if you guys could find this at any of your antique shops or anywhere in Speedway, Indiana, because I think that's probably your best bet where you can find these, I would say go out and get it because it's very unique. And just, I don't know, if you guys love those Menards diecasts, I mean, okay, I got to say it. It's time to get hard for Menard, everybody. This is a cool car. I do like this a lot. I mean, there are some inaccuracies I've noticed, but then again, I'm not really quite familiar with the IRL as much because, I didn't really grow up with that. But, yeah, I mean, definitely recommend picking this up, guys. And glad to see that this is actually a champion and not a co-champion like that crap we had in 1996. Oh, man. Only the IRL, guys. Only the IRL was the only series that awarded co-champions. Oh, goodness. Thank God, it's all one series now. Just thank God, because it was just a bloody murder mess back then, especially in the 90s, the late 90s. But anyways, guys, let's go wrap up the official diecast review of Greg Ray's 1999 John Menard Racing Oldsmobile. Comment, subscribe, and this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys for watching this IndyCar diecast review. Really appreciate you guys' support on these, as, I will be reviewing a lot more NASCAR stuff, but, it's always cool to review these Indy cars, and this one in particular is very unique. But anyways, guys, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and get hard for Menard and sign off for now. This has been OBB. See you guys next time on another Diecast review.